What's up, fight fans? What up, what up, what up? I know y'all heard about the huge fight announcement for all my fight fans. I'm ready, baby. It's been a minute without UFC. Hold on. Nah, it's not muted. My speaker was charging up, so give me 1 minute. Can you hear now? All right, perfect. Yeah, I got my speaker. I used to have my speaker on my mic, but it's charging right now. It went dead. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, man? How's life going? Do you watch MMA, UFC at all? Oh man, great. Can't complain, man. Still living and breathing. I went to work. Oh, it's okay, Eddie. I mean, my thumbnail, I always have MMA stuff because this is an MMA channel. I talk about UFC and I do fight reaction videos with my friends and things that like that. But hey, we can talk about anything, man. It can be off topic, anything you want. MMA and all things, anything. I'm from the U.S., United States. Oh, you're not that far from me. Okay, you're in Maryland. That's not that far from me. Were you born and raised in Maryland, or you just stay out there? Ah, okay, okay, okay. I want to visit down there one day, man. I want to get in the habit of start traveling. But you know how that is. Hey, Nikki, there she is. Yeah, he's a Jersey baby. Oh, really? How was that college, man? I know it's a lot different from the colleges down here. Like, well, I'm at, like, like Albany, Georgia State, Clark University. Yeah, yeah, I know it's, yeah, excellent. Excellent, excelente. Yes. My man Eddie's a smart guy, man. What did you what did you major in college? How was your nap, Nikki? Hmm. PE. I love me some PE, man. I love to keep the body in shape. Was a high school coach. Oh, okay. Okay, Eddie, I see you. Bro, I love some PE, bro. Like PE was my favorite class in elementary school, middle school, and high school, bro. Like, bro, in football, baseball. Oh, that's nice, Eddie. Yeah, I love PE class. I just love keeping my body in shape, keep my body healthy. No, I don't want to be the I don't want to be the type of guy one day walking up a flight of stairs and I'm just out of breath. You know what I'm saying? Like I just love to keep the body good. That's right. That's right, girl. You have a long day. You've been up all day running around. Listen to your body. Your body's telling you something to rest, sleep. And I'm so glad that you listen to your body, Nikki. I'm so glad. Oh, really? Oh, Eddie, man, tell us all the stories you got, man. That's why I get on live. I want to hear you guys' stories. I don't care if it's old or new. Man, you come on here, man, you can brag. I mean, hey, we always got a story to tell. But that's very interesting though. The Giants? Wow, how was that experience? That's it. That's cool. Try with the Giants? That's dope, bro. I know it was. I know it was pretty cool. Great experience too, I bet. He said crazy. Crazy experience. Damn, Eddie, you seen? Hey, Elena. Yeah, I remember you. Cause I said your name wrong. You corrected me. Yes. Welcome back. How are you doing? How's your day? How's you guys' day? Brazil. How you doing? How you pronounce your name? Ellis? Ellis? I think I said it right. George, what's going on? How are you, my man? How's your day? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm glad that you actually joined back. How are you doing? Say my name, bro. Can I call you Dro, bro? I'm not good with names. I don't know how to pronounce the first part, but I do see Dro 8215. So can I just say Dro? Or do you have a name? Do you prefer, you prefer for me to call you? Yeah, man. I had some things that sucked this week. But I'm still alive, so I'm not, like beat myself up or complaining about it, 'Cause I'm still alive. Just obstacles that, that life throw at you, man. That you just gotta be able to dig yourself out of the grave to stand back up and get through it. But I totally understand when you say that. But everything else sucks, yeah. Yeah, the fight ain't over. Yeah, you still breathing. The fight is not over, man. So that's why I don't really complain. I know a lot of people go through a lot of more. People go through a lot more worse than what I'm going through, and what you going through. So that's why I tried to kind of like have it so heavy on my mind. Like, man, why that had to happen? Man, this is why this had to happen. What can I do? Oh, really? Your last basketball game? Man, I wish I can watch you play. But I gotta work tomorrow, sadly. Dang, man, last basketball game. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Shoot the threes, shoot the twos, have a really smart IQ, play the game without emotion, and just have fun out there. Win or lose, have fun out there. But I wish you the best of luck. That's right, Eddie. My man Eddie used to be a PE coach. He went to college to be a PE coach. So he used to train people. He used to be a football coach and a baseball coach. So I'm team captain right now. People say I'm the best. Oh, really? Hey, girl, you might gotta teach me a few moves. You might gotta swish. I want to be like LeBron. I want to shoot some. You know what I'm saying? I know you say you shoot the basketball. You gotta use your wrist when you shoot like that. Ooh, yes. Fallout. Where you been at, Fallout? I got Patty. But it's a dangerous fight, Fallout. Me and you know that. If you're a hardcore fan, we all know that this is a dangerous fight for Patty, man. But Patty do give Gaethje a lot of problems. If he hit the ground, the question is can Patty keep jesting on the ground and cause damage? Because Gaethje last fight with Fiziev took him down like 3 times. I watched the fight over 3 times. In the first round, he had him in like a triangle with his ass in his face, like a triangle choke. If there was Patty on the ground, Patty would have took full advantage of that. So there's just something to keep in mind moving in, to next Saturday. Can I fight? Yeah, I can fight. I did Muay Thai. Shout out to Coach Wells. He taught me some few moves. I need to post it on my channel so you guys can see my training. I was gonna make like a little video blog. Yeah, that's the longer the fight stays on the feet. I know that Patty say in interviews, I'm gonna stand up with Gaethje, and Sky just don't get knocked out. But the thing about it is, Fallout, is that we seen Patty stand up and sometimes it looks shitty. He leave his chin exposed. Jared Gordon beat him. I love Patty, man, but Jared Gordon beat him in that fight. His nose broke when he fought Tony Ferguson, an old washed up Tony Ferguson. It's just kind of like he's getting tabbed by Chandler. So it's just kind of like when you fight a guy like Gates, you got high volume with those leg kicks and those uppercuts. It can get a little dicey for Patty. So Patty might stand up with him and then realize, like, holy shit, I got to take this guy down, What the fuck you talking about, lad? People say I'm gonna win an award at the basketball. Yes. If you're the team captain, that means that you've been doing some great things on the basketball team. And you're very well, on your way to win an award for that. Especially being a captain. You've been a captain, you like motivate you motivate the team, your teammates. You give them a good game plan, and they also have to follow that game plan to be able to, be successful. But you will never really be far, even as decided to use even go want to do look more like. You will never really be far, even as decided to use even go want to do far more. Yeah, James, I kind of get what you're saying there. What's your question? What's your question? Ooh, 10 p.m. I'll be at work around that time. But hey, okay, what about Saturday 10 p.m.? Cause the day, I'm so dumb. The day is Friday, but I get out of work around 11:30 sometimes. I'm a chef. I cook, and I work night shifts. So it's kind of hard for me to get on at 9:10, but I try my best. But Saturday, I will be on here at 10 p.m. So just be on the lookout. Oh, you might get a notification. Who you got for the Sonya Dunn O'Malley fight? I got O'Malley, but man, it's a dangerous fight. Oh, okay, so O'Malley had really good. O'Malley had a really good fight with PDN. A lot of people feel like that PDN got robbed, but I feel like Sun Young can get a little reckless. If Sean O'Malley can use his reach and not have to really worry about takedowns like he did with Marab. Because Marab, Sean O'Malley do have decent takedown defense. It's not terrible. And you fight Marab, he's a little machine. But I feel like Sun Young is a great style matchup because it's like a striker's fight. Sun Young don't really shoot for takedowns, but he might shoot a lot of them because he know that that's one of Sean O'Malley's weaknesses. But I can see Sean O'Malley, piecing them up, just picking them apart with the range, keeping range, popping them, and then winning the decision. I can see that happening. I asked this because... Oh, yeah, most definitely. I want to know if you won or not. We want to know if your team won or not. So, yeah, 10 o'clock Saturday, I'll be back on here, and you let me know how that went. Or you can go on one of my videos on my YouTube channel, go on one of my videos and say, you guys won, but I still want to join so you can tell me all about it. I cook Asian food. Like compound chicken. I cook Beijing chicken. I cook string bean chicken, mushroom chicken. I just cook all Asian food. Orange chicken. I know you heard of orange chicken before. If you ain't heard of nothing else I just named, I know you heard of orange chicken. I'm a starter. I start. That's right. I'm a starter. I start. That's right. Number one. When you go out there on that basketball court, you tell yourself in your head, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. You just keep yelling that I'm the best. And you guys got it. But you got to have that belief in your mind. I got this. My best dish is the Angus steak, because I get a lot of compliments off that one. My other best dish was the crispy shrimp Beijing, but they took that out, so that sucks. I was so upset about that. Turo, what's going on, Turo? Hey, I gotta talk to you, Turo. You too, Fallout. I'm hosting a Zoom meeting this Sunday at 7 o'clock. So I need you to text me under my video or something so we can get in touch. I can give you the Zoom information because I want you guys to join if you guys can at 7 o'clock this Sunday. We doing like a Zoom meeting. We go talk about the fights, break down the fights, and give our prediction on the fights. So I want you to join because you know a lot about the sport too, bro. Okay. I'll be here. Down South legend. You the Down South legend, brother. But I appreciate it. Real the Down South legends. South Side. Ventura, how you been, brother? You ready? The last week of fight. This is the last week, and then we back to the UFC, back to our normal lives. I know you ready for UFC 324, brother. And who you got? You got Patty winning? Gaethje? Who you got in that fight? I'm glad to hear that, bro. I'm glad to hear that. Gaethje by knockout? Hey, man, I can see that happening, brother. I could see that happening. I can really see Gaethje catching Patty. But you know what Patty say? Skies don't get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? If I tell Patty that Gaethje about to knock him out, you know he gonna tell me? What the fuck are you talking about, lad? Skies don't get knocked out. Statement made, bitches. Hey, that's what we gonna say. If he beat Gaethje, I promise you gonna sit on the mic, bro. But I got Patty. But yeah, you're right. Patty has never been hit by a guy like Gaethje. But the thing about Gaethje is that I can't depend on him to knock Patty out when he haven't knocked nobody out in a minute, man. It's been a minute. I mean, okay, he knocked out Poirier with the sneaky head kick. Okay. But after that, it's Gaethje. I don't look at Gaethje as a knockout artist. I look at him as a violent fighter that punch hard, he kick hard. If Patty can take Gaethje to the ground, I feel like the fight is over. Because I feel like Gaethje sometimes he's a fish out of water on the ground. I mean, it's improved. I mean, Physique took Gaethje down like 3 times in they fight. Had him in some bad positions. I know if Patty get to the ground, because Patty got some elite ground game, as he's shown. But the thing about it is, like I was telling Fallout, if Patty get Gaethje to the ground, how long will he keep Gaethje on the ground? How much damage will he do on the ground with Gaethje when Gaethje on the ground? How much damage would he do? You know, will he do the type of damage he did on Michael Chandler with the elbows? He was just grounding, pounding them, controlling them. Because as long as they on the feet, I do favor Gaethje. And Patty's a big guy, so having Patty on top of you, Patty's a big guy. Yeah, those kicks are gonna hurt. Yeah, you're right. Those kicks are gonna. That's why I said the kicks, the leg kicks, and those sneaky uppercuts from Gaethje, those left hooks, those right hooks from Gaethje. It's gonna be bad, man. You don't think he'll be able to take him down? I think he better get Gaethje down because Gaethje get taken down by almost everybody in his fights. But see, Gaethje's a wrestler too. But the thing about it is that I think that Patty want Gaethje to catch one of his kicks. That's what Patty want Gaethje to catch a leg kick, catch a high kick, and take Patty to the ground so Patty can work his ground game. Because Patty got some really good submissions, man. Some really good control. He really, really do. But if Gaethje able to stuff him, I know they said Gaethje been working on his jiu-jitsu and his ground game, so we'll see how much he been working on it. Because when Gaethje get to the ground, he don't he got submitted by, Charles. I know it's Charles. Most submissions in the UFC, I know it's Charles. Gaethje got submitted by, Habib. He got taken down by Fiziev 3 times. I just look at that type of stuff and I'm like, man, I don't know about Gaethje, man. I don't know if I can pick him in this one. And Patty ain't let me down yet, man. Except for the Jaron Gordon fight. I feel like Gordon beat him, though. Yeah, if Patty gets Jason Gaethje down, it's over. It's going to be some grind because Patty's big, man. People don't realize how big Patty is, though. Like, when Patty was fighting Michael Chandler, I was like, holy shit. Look at the size on Patty. Patty like a fucking welterweight. And then Michael Chandler like a lightweight. It was crazy. Yeah, it's over with. Patty is lead on the ground. That's the only way I see Patty getting this fight done. And I'm banking on him taking him down because he always takes his opponents down, Patty. So it's kind of like he's a strong guy. He's a strong 155 in Patty. Patty got a good chin that he's shown. So if he can eat some punches. But the thing about Gaethje is that Gaethje, he accumulate damage over time. So it's like Patty is champion too, but he's really got to chill on letting his weight go. Yeah, right? Patty weighing like a fucking 100. Patty be weighing 200 pounds and then cut all the way to 150. He got to stop doing that. I think he got it under control now. I think he's taking it a little bit more serious than what he did, though. I do. I miss somebody. Oh, my man said, DF, Patty, easy dub. I don't know if it's going to be easy, but I do got him winning by submission. Who the fuck is this guy? Gaethje. I love when him and Illy was going back and forth. Do something. Do something. You fucking pussy. Do something. You gonna do something? You fucking papa. You fucking pussy. Who is this? I'm no pissy. What's up, brother? I ain't never called you a pissy. Who called you a pissy? Patty claims in a recent interview he's gonna... Nah, he not gonna do that. I seen that interview. That's what I said. Patty just talking. Now, Patty go stand up with Gaethje for the first 2 to 3 minutes. It could be like a filling out process, right? At the Patty feel them kicks. He feel that power from Gaethje. He go like, holy shit, I haven't got hit like this. And then he'll try to get into the ground as soon as possible. Like he did with Barber Green. He ain't doing that Fallout. I know he ain't doing that. I'm not even buying into it. If he do that, I'd be surprised. If he do that and play into that game and get into the pocket with Gaethje, he gonna get knocked out. Yeah, Patty is huge, man. Patty's big. He gonna have the size advantage over Gaethje. He gonna have, Patty got some sneaky stand-up power too. I mean, his stand-up is funky. Like, he throw these weird kicks from different angles, things like that. And that's why I say if Patty get it to the ground, Gaethje gonna be in some trouble because Patty's so big, so much bigger than him, man. And when Patty gets to the ground, he's trying to find a submission. He know exactly what to do when he gets you to the ground. Yeah, a gang of mushrooms. Patty is hilarious. I like him. I love him on the mic. He's funny. And you remember Tom asked him I had that pizza, and then Patty came, and Tom said, hey, Patty, you want a piece? And then Patty said, yeah. Patty with the dancing. Patty's crazy, man. I can't wait to see Patty dance on the way to the octagon after he win. I don't know how in the hell Patty cut out that weight to 155. Like, how do you cut out that weight? Because he is a big guy. And he love to eat. Patty love to eat. What does they say? Tampa. You from Tampa, Georgia? Gaethje walks around at like 162. He doesn't come. Oh, why he look so big? 172 to 1. Yeah, he's still a big guy, man. His height. Unless Chandler and Gaethje is just small. He's just small. Oh man, don't even bring that up. Fallout. I almost cried, man. You know, I interviewed Kayla Harrison, man. I met Kayla. We took pictures, man. I met her kids. And she's over there in PFL. It hurt my heart, man. I seen a video of her. She was crying. Like, had the neck thing on her neck. Like, she really had a neck injury, bro. Drop a like and some encouragement. Creating live isn't easy, but it's honest. I'm on stream. I'm on stream myself right now and wanted to acknowledge the effort here. Oh, I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man. I love talking to Fallout and Turo. These guys are cool, man. Everybody else too, they cool. But they know that we talk about MMA and all things, man, UFC. And I love it. I love talking to these guys. I wish these guys right here by my side so we can talk about it. But yeah, man, I really appreciate that. That really means a lot. That made my night. You know, I needed something like that to brighten my night. So I appreciate it. And you keep it up too. You going somewhere in life with your stream, man. I might see you on Paramount one day. You still picking do bunch of KO Max Holloway? Oh man. If I don't know, man. Look, if he do KO Max Holloway, I won't be mad, bro. Because I like both of them. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. It was the same with Poirier versus Max Holloway. I didn't want to see now one of them get knocked out. But if DuBrunts start swinging and try to get in the pocket with Max and try to sling and bang, he will get knocked out. Charles Oliveira. But I don't see, that's a bold prediction though too. I don't see him knocking Max Holloway out though. Submission, I can probably see it. I don't see it, man. I think if Holloway and Charles start slinging and banging, Holloway will knock Charles out first. That's my opinion. I think he'll do the same way he did Gaethje. Or, if not the same as that way he did Gaethje, he'll crack Charles for enough for Charles to like stumble, and then Master just jump all over him like that. That's how I see it going. But Charles, he's motivated. He want his own revenge. He want this rematch. He want this off his record. Yeah, I got matched by decision. I got matched by decision too. Hey, I hope he be. I think Illy gonna be the same. He return. I do, and I think when Patty beat Gaethje, Patty's gonna fight Illy and then get knocked out. That's why I thought that's gonna go. Hey, Fallout, why you say you think Piper's gonna knock Adesanya out, man? You really think that? I don't see it. I don't see that happening. I just made a video earlier about that. How I do not see Joe Piper knocking Israel out. And the UFC threw Joe Piper a dog bone to see how he would perform against a legend like Adesanya to try to move him up the rankings. See, the thing about it is, I feel like their power and their hands are equal. Because Charles did knock Gaethje down. Max Holloway, flatlined him because he was in the pocket. But I feel like that Max Holloway boxing is better than Charles Oliveira boxing. Like, Max Holloway know how to pick his shots very well. He mixed it up, very well without leaving his, chin exposed more than Charles do. And I feel like Max can take a better punch than Charles can as well. But I've seen times that Charles took a punch and he whipped. Or he dropped, he get hurt. Yeah, I believe that Israel be able to avoid the big shots of Piper because Piper is so stationary. He kind of reminds me of like Jared Cannonier in a way. Piper don't. Israel's gonna be moving around, throwing feints, throwing leg kicks, throwing body kicks. Joe Piper hasn't fought an elite kickboxer like Israel Adesanya. So Piper's gonna have to find that big bomb and try to mix in some takedowns. That's how I see it happening. I mean, this Adesanya who went, toe to toe with Pereira, you know. The Brunts hits harder. I don't know, man. Who got the most knockouts? The Brunts or Max Holloway? That's how we gonna settle this. The Max got the most knockouts or the Brunts got the most knockouts? Because even if the Brunts do hit harder, his boxing, he got good Muay Thai. Charles got very, very good Muay Thai. That's why I was so intrigued to see, the Brunts versus Physique, because Physique got good Muay Thai as well. But the thing about it is that Max, his boxing and the way he mixed it up is on another level, man. It is. Like, Charles is getting cracked by Gaethje, man. Dropped by Gaethje before, Charles found a submission. But look what Max did to him. Kept that range, pieced him up on the feet, threw the spinning back kick, broke Gaethje's nose in the first round, and it was just picking him apart. I used to watch the fights at the bar, but at certain locations and at Hooters, they stopped showing it. So we just have our own fight party. I have a big house, all my friends. They bring their girlfriend, their hoochie mamas or whoever, and we all sit around and we watch the fight. But I used to go to bars to watch them, though. We used to do fight reaction videos out of the bar. And that's how I pretty much met everybody from the bar who watched UFC. It's crazy. Adesanya is a legend, but he's been either dropped to KO in his last 3 fights. He's older. I feel like his chin has so many miles on it from his career. Yeah, I feel like Adesanya's chin has had miles on it. I feel like Joe Piper will crack Adesanya in the fight, but I feel like Adesanya is gonna survive. And Joe Piper, I see him like he kind of gas out when they get to the second, third round. And if you can get away from Joe Piper big bombs when he's swinging these ooga booga punches, and he's swinging and then he missing, and you got that 5-round experience like Adesanya do, and you just kicking him from range, it can be, Piper can be in a lot of danger, man. I watched Jack Hermanson survive 5 rounds with Joe Piper and beat him. But Joe Piper does have 7 knockouts, TKO, wins in the UFC. So, but it's crazy how Joe Piper is ranked number 15. He's fighting number 6 Adesanya. Crazy. The true MMA fan and the hopes Adesanya wins by stopping. But nah, Adesanya's not gonna finish Joe Piper. I don't see it happen. It could. Now, if Joe Piper get reckless and try to storm forward and Adesanya range, I can see Adesanya. Adesanya, he's a good counter puncher. He can take advantage of that and just counter Joe Piper if Joe Piper get reckless. So it could happen. Yeah, he couldn't finish Kevin Gastelum. He couldn't finish Jack Hermanson. It's a lot of fighters he couldn't finish because they had a good game plan. Jack Hermanson, he was he's like a sailboat. Kind of sailing back and forth, moving around, circling around. Didn't let Joe Piper, tee off on him at all and kept that range. Joe Piper usually have problems. And that was about 2 fights ago. I watched it. I'm like, man, that's Adesanya in there. Good kickboxer. And Adesanya's able to throw feints and stay out the cage and mix it up. Because Adesanya, he mixed up very well in the feet. Joe Piper could be in some trouble, man. Because Joe Piper's just too stationary for me. For my liking. He's too stationary. And he's not fighting a stationary fighter in Adesanya. I mean, Adesanya was doing good against Dricus du Plessis. Tagging his ass up. Before, Dricus du Plessis got a submission, but yeah, that's what I said. He can counter. I can see him countering Joe Piper. Joe Piper getting overly aggressive, getting frustrated, and I can see him just clocking him. Clocking Joe Piper top off, man. I can see that happening. I can see this fight being so. I can see this fight being like Paulo Costa versus Adesanya. You remember that fight when he teabagged Paulo Costa? I can really see this fight playing out the same way. Oh, that's a good one, Fallout. Hey, Fallout, you been having some good shit, some good little topics. I love it. I think what year did I graduate? I graduated 2018. What about you? I think that it would be Ilya versus the winner of Gaethje and Patty, or I could see it being Pereira versus Cyril Gunn or Tom Aspinall. I think Tom Aspinall will be back then, and I can see it being one of those. Yeah, I'm 28 too early, but man, I started school late. I got kept back a couple times. Yeah, I was a hard head, man, back in school, man. It don't look like it, but I was, man. So that's why you see 28 right there. That's the truth. Fedor, the heavyweight GOAT? Yeah, Fedor, he's a heavyweight GOAT. In my opinion, he's a heavyweight GOAT. I wish we'd have seen him in the UFC a lot sooner, though. I mean, he never came to UFC, but yeah, I was an asshole in high school, man. I got in trouble. Yeah, I was graduating in 2017. I guess you could say 16, but my birthday came late in September, so it kind of had me a year back. Then I got kept back a couple times. That didn't make it no better. But yeah. Oh, how old are you two, bro? About like what? You about like what, 33? He said Fedor not the heavyweight GOAT for me. Who's your heavyweight GOAT, Fallout? Randy Couture? Kane was my heavyweight GOAT. Man, I can't say Kane was my heavyweight GOAT because he didn't. Kane career didn't last that long. You know, he was going through all those injuries and stuff. I used to love Kane Velasquez. I really seen potential in his like MMA career, man, going far. Oh, okay, 31, okay. Oh, your birthday in June? My mom's birthday in June. You a Gemini, okay. I see you too, bro. Gemini. But yeah, man. Follow who you see headlining the White House. Like I said, I see Ilya headlining it for sure. I see Alex Pereira been on there fighting someone. I don't know if it'll be a heavyweight or light heavyweight. I don't know if Jones gonna come back. I keep hearing they not. So best knockout artist ever. Best knockout artist ever. Shane Carwin. Anthony Johnson. Rest in peace, his soul. Who else? Yeah, Anthony Rumble Johnson. Yeah, he was, woo, terrifying. Who else was best? Johnny Hendricks. He was a hard hitter. He was a knockout artist for me. Johnny Hendricks. Shane Carwin, I would say. Tom Aspinall. Gotta say Tom Aspinall. He had like what? How many finishes in the first round by knockout? Um, yeah, I've been seeing a rumor about that. Jared Prohaska and Carlos Urber. I've been seeing rumors about that, but I don't know if it's true or not. So I didn't want to like come on here and talk about it because I don't know if it's true. But we most likely will be saying that next. Yeah, the White House call would be Cyril Gunn and Gang. Yeah, they got to put Cyril Gunn and Gang. They might put Kayla Harrison and Nunes on there. You know, they might put them on there too because Kayla Harrison can't fight. You know, next Saturday, and they might put Ilya. They should put Ilya on there. He's a superstar. Put him on there. They should put Conor McGregor on there, but Dana, in an interview recently I watched, he said Conor won't be fighting on the White House card. But it would have been good. It would have bought everybody out. But they need some Americans on that White House card, though. So Jones would have been the perfect person to put on the White House card. You know, he's a big name in the sport, the GOAT. But I don't know. I think Ilya and Pereira will both be on the card. It'll be Ilya versus Patty. If Patty wins, the interim Pereira will fight someone. Yeah. Yeah. I think he'll probably fight Jones. They'll surprise us with him and Jones. Ilya versus Patty. Yeah. I can see that happening. Yeah, Patty. Well, I hope that'll be a good like build up. Patty versus Ilya. You know, they got beef. Conor has to be a main event. He would never be a co-main event. So it's gonna be hard when you got belts on the line, though, man. Conor can't get what he wants unless Conor fight for the BMF belt. That's the only way I can see him. You know, they potentially let him be the main event. It's gonna be Tapira. Oh yeah, you got Gaethje winning. He's at Tapira versus Gaethje. That'll be a good fight because Gaethje is American. U.S. So yeah. I don't think it had to be headlined by Americans, but you know, having a fighter walk up with their American flag, like somebody like Strickland, with his American flag, Chandler walking around with his American flag, it means something. You know, this is where the White House started at. You know, blue collar, hard-working Americans. You know, Kobe Covington, he need to be on the card. Like Kobe versus Nick Diaz, or Kobe versus, I don't know, what's the good style? Wonder Boy or something. Kobe versus, you know, somebody. Or Kobe versus Gilbert Burns. Who's Gilbert Burns fighting next? Gaethje is a Mexican American. What's a Mexican? Did he escape Mexico and came to America? Yeah, that's what I said. The main person who should be on the card is Johnny Bones Jones. Or Jones Duck Jones. He got to be on that card, man. I know Dana kind of salty with Jones because he said he's gonna fight Aspinall, and he said he want to fight him no more and all that. But he got to be on that card, man. Jones never ducking no one. Man, I hear you fall out, but hey, man, he didn't fight Tom. He turned down that $30 million, man. I mean, I don't know. I just want some answers on that. You know, Dana said that Jones told him that he was going to fight him. Called him and said, I don't want to fight him. So I don't know what was up with that, but I was very disappointed in John Jones. But now, look, I don't know that. I don't know until I have to see it, though. I had to see Jones go in there and rat out Tom, take him to the ground and do some work like he did with Stipe in the first round. But I seen Stipe stuff Jones takedowns, man. I was saying Stipe cracking Jones with some punches, moving forward. This is an old man Stipe, 43 years old. So when I see that type of stuff and I see, you know, Tom submit fighters, you know, like Volkan, you know, I see Tom blast double leg takedowns. It's kind of like, can you really take Tom over and over again? Because you couldn't take Stipe down again. He did shoot for some takedowns in the second, third round when Jones fought Stipe. And Stipe just stuffed him. You think Tom? I don't think so, man. I think Tom really want his revenge, man. Like on his YouTube channel, man, he that's all he talk about is like, I can't wait to fucking annihilate Cyril Gunn after he poked me in my eye. Like Tom, even if I don't think Tom the type of guy to dodge a fight, man. I feel like he'd give Tom enough time to come up with a different game plan from the first fight to the second fight. But I don't feel like he's gonna dodge Gunn. The fight, it's not like Game was just beating Tom Aspinall down. I mean, Cyril Gunn was winning that round, but it's about like three strikes. He was like 3 strikes up. If you look at the striking, he's like 3 strikes up. The only thing that made it look bad is the fact that Tom had blood on his coming down. That's it. But other than that, it was like Tom was doing some good work. He's throwing some good leg kicks, throwing the high kicks out there. Cyril Gunn was doing good with the jab. Oh, let me scroll back up too, bro. Like, for instance, if your parents were born in Mexico and you had you in the United States, you would be a Mexican American. Oh, I never knew that. So you mean to tell me Gaethje has been half Mexican and half American his whole time? So that's why he's so damn tough then. That Negro's half Mexican. I think the biggest thing people missed with the Jones versus Stipe fight is the wrestling. UK guys can't wrestle like Americans. Him, it would be. I don't know, man. I just have to see it to believe it, man. But look, I'm not saying that Jones can't take him down at his age. It's just, the Stipe fight is just like, yeah, Stipe is tough, but it took you 3 rounds to finish. Well, we like in the 3rd or 4th round. Which round did Jones finish Stipe? 3rd or 4th. It was just kind of like, it took you that long to finish Stipe. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that type of stuff. And the thing about it is, Tom, he's very explosive. He's fast. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be easy for Jones just to take this man down. So. But it would have been an interesting fight, and I still want to see it. I hope that Jones fight him. I really do. That fight. Jones ducking him and all that. That bit saga was crazy. Gaethje mom was born in Mexico. So Gaethje don't count as a Mexican. Gaethje can't be on the White House card. He's half Mexican. Yeah, now if he get Tom in a clinch with those elbows, how you get him to the clinch, then I can see a scenario where Jones can trip him up like he did DC and get him to the ground. I could see that. Because Jones going to the ground with Tom. You know that Jones not going to strike with Tom Aspinall. He's not doing that. Patty versus Ilya, Kevin. Patty will beat Gaethje, and then his next fight with Ilya, he's gonna get knocked out and flatlined by Ilya Tapira. That's what I believe. I do not see Patty beating Ilya whatsoever. Don't see it. Easy prediction. My MMA GOAT. Demetrius Johnson. Anderson Silva, GSP, Jose Aldo. I was a big Aldo fan. I'm sorry, I love Aldo, man. I was watching Aldo since the WEC days. When he came to UFC, I love Aldo. I got to put him on my GOAT list. I said GSP, Demetrius Johnson. Yeah. And Habib. I put Habib in that too. I wish I would have seen more competition for Habib, but I do put him in the GOAT list, lightweight. Oh, his mom was born. Oh, okay. His mom was. Yeah, Aldo is my top 5, bro. Yes, Fallout. That's why I like you, bro. Bro, I used to love Aldo. You talking about leg kicks, bro? Bro, what in the hell? You know he did good in soccer, man. Wow, those kicks. You mean he jumped out the cage and hit Frankie Edgar with it? You remember that knee he landed on Chad Mendez? Boom. Then gave him another one. Boom. Love Aldo. He got to be my top 5. Sorry. Got to be in there. Demetrius Johnson. Jumped up in the air and locked in the arm bar. Got to be my top 5. No question. And GSP. I would say John Jones, but I'm really careful for John Jones with the steroids and him being a cheat and canceling fights with DC and just not stepping up to fight Chael on short notice, and it's a lot of stuff that Jones did. I just don't want to, beating his wife when he got mad at her because she wouldn't fix some oatmeal. It's just stuff like that. I just don't really, tolerate, no matter how good you is. So. I don't know why he stopped kicking. Maybe them bones got a little weak. He was getting older. Why did he stop kicking? The bones got a little weaker, man. He got a little older. He see Anderson Silva. He's like, yo, shit. Not my leg. Oh, jump. It's getting late. All right, fight fans, guys. I appreciate talking to you guys. Yes, you took the words out of my mouth. Silva, GSP, Aldo, Demetrius Johnson. Jones, I don't really care for him. But, still the GOAT, though. But, yeah, he's one of the GOATs, John Jones. But, guys, I'm about to head up out here and go night-night. I'll talk to you guys on my next live. Turo, Fallout, man. I really appreciate it. Silva, yeah, Anderson Silva, yes. I know that his career ended bad. He's getting finished left and right and losing, but come on, bro. Who's breaking his record, man, in middleweight? Nobody. So, he the GOAT. But, deuces, guys. Good night, man. Love talking to you guys, man. Love y'all. Thanks for always joining my live, Turo. Fallout, I will give y'all an invite on the Zoom. So make sure y'all text me, comment on one of my videos. We're going to do it this Sunday, 7 o'clock, the Zoom. So, I'll keep you guys posted. But good night, guys. Sleep tight. Deuces. Deuces. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. I told you that I'm leaving. Deuces.